डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज के इस सेशन में आप देखेंगे एसएससी जेईई पीवाईक्यू सीरीज में ट्रांसफार्मर से पूछे गए सवाल के ब्रीफ डिस्कशन विद अ प्रॉपर एनालिसिस। ये पार्ट 2 सेशन होगा। पार्ट 1 सेशन ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया जा चुका है एंड ये वीडियो प्लेलिस्ट में अवेलेबल होगा। आप आई बटन क्लिक करेंगे एंड उस वीडियो को पहले कंप्लीट देख लेंगे, तभी इस वीडियो लेक्चर को आप देखेंगे। अगर आप देख चुके हैं देन आप कंटिन्यू करिए, आप वीडियो को पूरा देखेंगे, ये हमारा सजेशन होगा। देन ओनली यू कैन गेट द मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट। ओके, सो नाउ हैव अ लुक ऑन अ स्क्रीन। Okay, see, if the AC supply to a transformer is replaced by DC, अगर AC सप्लाई को DC से रिप्लेस कर दिया जाए देन क्या होगा, सवाल यही है। See, if the primary is supplied from DC means then obviously no EMF will be induced in the primary winding, meaning is what there would be no opposition for the applied voltage, so a high value of current can flow through the primary winding and it may burn out. So simply the primary winding will burn out. देखिए यहाँ पे एक्सेप्शन केस होते हैं। अगर लो वोल्टेज डीसी अप्लाई किया जाएगा, वेरी लो वोल्टेज डीसी अप्लाई किया जाएगा, देन इट may not simply cause the burnout the winding. But see, if rated DC voltage is applied, then obviously it would burn out the winding of transformer. Next, how can the magnetic flux in magnetic circuit shown in figure can be or be increased? Means मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स जो दिखाया गया है मैग्नेटिक सर्किट में, वो किस तरह से इंक्रीज किया जा सकता है। द ऑप्शन है एंड देन द ऑप्शन इज बाय इंक्रीजिंग द मैग्नेटिक मोटिव फोर्स, बाय मेकिंग एयर गैप इन कोर, बाय रिवर्सिंग द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट। से by increasing the magnetomotive force, the flux can be increased. You know, flux phi is equal to mmf by reluctance. So if mmf is increased, obviously the flux will increase. So by increasing the magnetomotive force. Next, देखिए सवाल है, a transformer has a core loss of 64 watt and copper loss of 144 watt when it is carrying 20% overload current. The load at which this transformer will operate at maximum efficiency is. So दिया है ट्रांसफार्मर में होने वाला कोर लॉस 64 वाट है एंड कॉपर लॉस 144 वाट है। बट ये कॉपर लॉस जो दिया गया 144 वाट, दैट इज नॉट द फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस, इट इज द कॉपर लॉस व्हेन द वाइंडिंग्स आर कैरिंग 20% overload current. Means when X is equal to 1.2, then the copper loss is equal to your 144 watt. Meaning is what? Can you calculate the full load copper loss? Yes, you have to calculate full load copper loss, that is PCU, that is full load copper loss would be equal to the copper loss at X of full load divided by X square. Is what? PCU would be equal to 144 divided by 1.2 square is what your full load copper loss. Now full load copper loss, you know, core loss, you know, you can remain the loading at which maximum efficiency occurs. So at eta max, the percentage load or loading is equal to square root of iron loss by full load copper loss. So iron loss is given as 64 and full load copper loss is given as 144 divided by 1.2 square, meaning is what? This is your 1.2 multiplied by 1.2. So it would give you what? 0.8 and percentage loading means what? Is equal to 80%. Should be the correct answer here. Then सवाल है, two transformers operating in parallel will share the load depending upon their leakage resistance, ratings also, efficiency also. None of these. Two transformers operating in parallel will share the load depending upon their, say, leakage impedance, you can say, although here leakage resistance as one of the options, so you choose leakage resistance. Next, which of the following transformer is the smallest? देखिए ये आप ऑप्शंस को गौर से देखेंगे, सभी ऑप्शंस में केवीए रेटिंग सेम दिए गए हैं। अब केवीए रेटिंग अगर सेम होगा देन आप जानते हैं फॉर द सेम केवीए रेटिंग हायर द ऑपरेटिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी और हायर द डिजाइन फ्रीक्वेंसी, लोअर द साइज और स्मॉलर द साइज ऑफ द कोर रिक्वायर्ड। Meaning is what? A smaller would be the size of transformer, smaller will be the weight of the transformer. So just you choose the highest designed frequency, and whatever the highest means design frequency is there, the corresponding transformer's size would be the smallest. So highest design frequency here among the given option is your 1 kVA 600 Hertz. So this would be the smallest transformer here among the given options. Now next, the short circuit test in a transformer is used to determine. See, the short circuit test in transformer is used particularly to determine copper loss at any load based on the current allowed to flow through windings under short circuit condition. Although in practical, this particular test is conducted to determine copper loss at full load. But here any load is given option, that is also correct. Next, under heavy load transformer efficiency is comparatively low because heavy load में transformer का efficiency comparatively low होता है. इसका क्या कारण है? सवाल यही है. See, under heavy load condition, copper loss becomes high and that is in proportional to the loading, and this causes the lowering of efficiency. So simply copper loss would become high, which is proportional to what? Which is proportional to the output, or which is proportional to loading. Next, in relationship to transformer, the ratio 20:1 indicates that. So transformer के केस में जो रेशियो 20:1 है वो क्या इंडिकेट कर रहा है? See, 20:1 here is indicating basically for every 20 turns on primary there is 1 turn on secondary. That is what the indication of this turns ratio 20:1. Okay, so for every 20 turns on primary there is 1 turn on secondary. Next, the main purpose of using iron core in transformer is to obviously to decrease the reluctance of the common magnetic circuit. Next, centrifugal method of reconditioning transformer oil are effective in removal of water. Next, compared to secondary of load, step up transformer primary has. So सवाल पूछ रहा है एक स्टेप अप ट्रांसफार्मर के सेकेंडरी के कंपैरिजन में प्राइमरी का क्या होगा? स्टेप अप ट्रांसफार्मर मींस primary side would be your LV side and secondary side would be your HV side, and LV side voltage reading is lower than HV side voltage reading, and current reading is higher than that in case of HV side current reading. So compared to secondary of a loaded step up transformer, the primary has what? Lower voltage and higher current. Next, under operating conditions, the secondary of a transformer is kept short circuited because it avoids core saturation and high voltage induction. Next, during short circuit test, the iron loss in transformer is negligible because, in case of short circuit test, the core flux is very small, as very small voltage is to be applied to conduct the short circuit test or to flow the rated current through both the windings under short circuit condition. So as core flux is very small, so obviously the core losses would be negligibly small. So the core losses is negligible because core fluxes associated to the transformer during short circuit test is negligibly small. So the associated losses due to core fluxes would be negligibly small and can be neglected. When a 400 Hz transformer is operated at 50 Hz, its kVA rating is 400 Hz transformer को 50 Hz पर ऑपरेट कराया जाए, then kVA rating क्या होगा? kVA rating is directly proportional to design frequency or frequency. So if frequency is reduced to 1/8 time, obviously kVA rating would also be reduced to 1/8 time. Next, the ordinary efficiency of transformer is maximum when copper loss equals to iron loss. So at maximum efficiency, variable losses equals to iron loss, or the loading at which maximum efficiency occurs, at that particular loading, copper loss should be equal to iron loss. So the correct answer is its copper loss equals to iron loss. Next, while conducting short circuit test on a transformer, the following side is short circuited. See, short circuit test is preferable to conduct on HV side, keeping LV side short circuited, because of the several advantages. As a very low voltage is sufficient to conduct this test, as a HV side it can be conducted. And see, if you conduct the short circuit test on HV side, the measuring instruments available in the laboratory can be used to measure conveniently the parameters under short circuit test. So on HV side, the testing equipments are to be connected and on LV side, it is kept short circuited. See the next problem here. A single phase transformer is connected as shown in figure. When a voltage of 100 volt was applied across AB, the voltmeter connected across AC measured 100 volt RMS. The turns ratio N1 is to N2 is. Little bit modification is needed here in the problem itself. So see, it is not he, it's your the turns ratio, is your the. Okay, so दिया हुआ है applied voltage जब 100 वोल्ट आरएमएस वैल्यू है, तब वोल्टमीटर का रीडिंग जो है, जो कि एसी के अक्रॉस लगाया हुआ है, वो भी 100 वोल्ट है. देखिए, दिस व्हाट द कनेक्शन दैट इज सिमिलर एज इन केस ऑफ द पोलैरिटी टेस्ट टू बी कंडक्टेड ऑन ट्रांसफार्मर जस्ट टू डिटरमाइन द पोलैरिटी ऑफ द वाइंडिंग्स ऑफ ट्रांसफार्मर. सो ये जो कनेक्शन है वो या तो सीरीज एडिटिव कनेक्शन हो सकता है, सीरीज सब्ट्रैक्टिव कनेक्शन हो सकता है. लेकिन अगर ये सीरीज एडिटिव कनेक्शन होता, देन वोल्टमीटर का रीडिंग जो है वो 100 वोल्ट से ऑब्वियसली ज्यादा होता. बट यहाँ पर ये दिया हुआ वोल्टमीटर का रीडिंग जो है वो 100 वोल्ट ही है. ऑब्वियसली ये सीरीज सब्ट्रैक्टिव कनेक्शन होगा और सीरीज सब्ट्रैक्टिव कनेक्शन में सीडी के क्रॉस वाइंडिंग का वोल्टेज रेटिंग होगा ऑब्वियसली 200 वोल्ट होगा. सो दैट वोल्टमीटर का रीडिंग जो है वो 100 वोल्ट मिला है. सो सीडी वाइंडिंग voltage rating would be equal to your 200 volt. AB winding voltage rating is given as your 100 volt. So that difference of this voltage, that is what your voltmeter reading, is equal to your 100 volt. अगर ऐसा है, then turns ratio N1 by N2 would be equal to AB winding voltage reading by CD winding voltage reading, that is 100 by 200. So ये बराबर होगा 1 by 2 or simply N1 is to N2 is equal to 1 is to. Next, the advantage of putting tappings at the phase ends of transformer is it is purposefully to reduce the number of bushings on transformer. Next, what is the load at maximum efficiency occurs in case of a 100 kVA transformer with iron loss of 1 kilowatt and full load copper loss of 2 kilowatt. फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस दिया हुआ है, आयरन लॉस दिया हुआ है एंड केवीए रेटिंग दिया हुआ है. इन पूछा जा रहा है किस लोडिंग पर मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी अकर होगा. सो एक्स इज इक्वल टू आयरन लॉस बाय फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस. आयरन लॉस दिया हुआ है 1 किलोवाट एंड फुल लोड कॉपर लॉस दिया हुआ है 2 kilowatt. Okay, so this is what the loading at which maximum efficiency occurs. Now simply पूछा रहा है लोड KVA कितना होगा. लोड KVA at which maximum efficiency occurs is equal to the fraction of loading at which maximum efficiency occurs multiplied by full load KVA. So load KVA at which maximum efficiency occurs would be equal to what? 100 multiplied by 1 by root 2, that is the fraction of loading at which maximum efficiency occurs. It will give 70.7 kVA. Next, the all day efficiency of distribution transformer will be high with low copper loss as well as iron loss. Okay, so this would be the correct answer here. Next, sludge formation in transformer is due to which of the following? Sludge formation in transformer is basically due to the oxidation of transformer oil. Next, a 500 kVA transformer has constant losses of 500 watt. Copper losses at full load is 2000 watt. Then at what load maximum efficiency occurs, or simply at what load is the efficiency maximum? Again load kVA it is asking. First to calculate x value at which maximum efficiency occurs, that is equal to square root of iron loss by full load copper loss or constant loss by full load copper loss square root, that is equal to square root of 500 divided by 2000 is equal to 1 by 2. So at half of the full load maximum efficiency will occur. Now what would be the load kVA at maximum efficiency? Load kVA at maximum efficiency equals to the fraction of loading at which efficiency occurs multiplied by full load kVA. So 500 kVA multiplied by 1 by 2, that would be the load kVA at maximum efficiency, that would be equal to 250 kVA. Next, all day efficiency of a transformer depends partially on, so it depends both on the amount and duration of load, or it depends on load cycle as well as amount of load. Next, in a power transformer, a breather is provided in order to prevent ingress of moisture with air. Next, on which of the following parameters does the eddy current loss occurring in material not depend? See, eddy current loss depends on flux density, there is maximum flux density, frequency variation of the flux, volume of material. It is independent of susceptibility. Determine flux in Weber through coil when the reluctance of coil, the coil is 4 ampere turn per Weber and produced EMF is 48 ampere turn. You know, flux phi is equal to MMF by reluctance. MMF is given as 48 ampere turn, reluctance is given as 4, so the flux would be equal to 12 Weber. Next, Scott connections are used for. See, a Scott connection is a special connection where two identical single phase transformers are used for the conversion of 3 phase to 2 phase or 2 phase to 3 phase. So the correct answer is 3 phase to 2 phase here. Next, okay dear students, so now you see on the screen here, see question number 70 here. The primary and secondary windings of auto transformer are. See, in auto transformer there is only one winding and part of which is acting as primary and secondary. Meaning is what? The two windings are electrically connected to each other, and as the two windings are wounded over the same core, so the two windings are magnetically coupled to each other. Meaning is what? The two windings are electrically connected as well as magnetically coupled to each other. So this option is correct here. Next, you see please, a 40 kVA transformer has core loss of 450 watt and total loss of 800 watt. Find the copper loss at maximum efficiency. See, at maximum efficiency, copper loss is equal to iron loss. So iron loss is given 450 watt. Copper loss at maximum efficiency will be equal to 450 watt. Next, a transformer changes AC to DC, changes DC to AC, steps up or down DC voltages and AC currents. Then last option is steps up or down AC voltages and currents. Is a transformer basically steps up or down AC voltages and current, and transformer is not working with DC supply system. So this would be the correct answer here. Next, the overall power factor of an on-load transformer depends on power factor of load, is always lagging, is always unity, is always leading. Remember please, the overall operating power factor of transformer on-load condition basically depends on load power factor or the nature of load, but it would always be lagging irrespective of whether the load is lagging load or leading load. So the most preferable answer here that should be chosen, that is always lagging. Next, maximum efficiency will occur when copper loss and iron loss are equal. Next, breather is provided in a transformer to, say, breather in transformer is provided particularly to absorb moisture content from air entering a transformer. So this would be the correct answer. You know, breather container contains a silica gel chemical which is having the property to absorb the moisture content while the air is entering into the main tank through breather and conservator. Next, the primary and secondary winding of a transformer are. So the primary and secondary winding of transformer are magnetically linked to each other. Meaning is what? Here one of the option is here, there is inductively linked. Two windings are electrically isolated and magnetically linked to each other. Next, Which of the following is not a part of transformer? Say, the first option is given as commutator. You know, commutator is a part of DC machine as well as AC commutator machine. Conservator tank is it's a part of transformer. Radiator is it's part of transformer. Tap changer is it's part of transformer. See, you concentrate on the problem itself. Which of the following is not a part of transformer? So commutator is not a part of transformer. Next, a short circuit test on transformer gives. Say, short circuit test in transformer can be conducted at any of the load current or at any of the current other than full load. Generally it is conducted at full load, but based on the current carrying capacity of the windings, the test can be conducted at any of the load current. So whatever the wattmeter reading would be there in short circuit test, that would give the copper loss at any of the load. Although in general it is conducted to remain the full load, but if the option is given copper load at any load, yes, it would be the more preferable answer here. Next, a step up transformer increases. See, transformer is a constant power device. Whether it is a step up transformer or step down transformer, irrespective of that, it's a constant power device, it's a constant frequency device. So a step up transformer increases. A step up transformer increases voltage level. Next, transformer wire is used as. See, transformer wire is used to provide both the insulating property as well as the cooling property, means it is used as both insulator as well as coolant. Next, which is to be short circuited for performing the short circuit test on a transformer. See, for performing the short circuit test, LV side is to be short circuited and the testing equipments are to be connected on HV side. So the problem is asking which side is to be short circuited. So LV side is to be short circuited. A single phase 50 Hz transformer has high voltage and low voltage winding of 2200 by 220 volt. What is the transformation ratio? Say this is your single phase transformer having the voltage rating is mentioned. You know, turns ratio is equal to V1 by V2. N is equal to 2200 by 220, that is equal to 10. Transformation ratio is equal to 1 by turns ratio is equal to 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 is the correct answer. Next, what would be the total loss of 2 kVA transformer corresponding to maximum efficiency P provided the transformer has iron loss of 150 watt and full load copper loss of 250 watt. See, at maximum efficiency, total loss would be equal to twice the iron loss. Here iron loss is given as 150 watt. So twice 150 watt is your 300 watt would be the correct answer here. Next, if the copper loss of a transformer at half of full load is 400 watt, then the copper loss corresponding to full load is half of full load. Copper loss is given as 400 watt. Then full load copper loss would be what? You know, copper loss at x of full load is equal to x square times full load copper loss. So copper loss at x of full load by x square. Here x is given as 1 by 2. So answer would be 400 divided by 1 by 2 square, that is 1 by 4. So it would be equal to 1600 watt. Next, an ideal transformer will transform. Say an ideal transformer is a constant power, constant frequency device. It would not alter the power and frequency level. It can only alter current and voltage level. Meaning is what? An ideal transformer will not transform power and frequency. So the correct answer would be statement 1 and 3. Next, a dash transformer is usually mounted on pole of plinth. This would be your distribution transformer. Next, if a transformer has N1 is to N2 is equal to 1 is to 1, then the transformer is an. See, 1 is to 1 ratio transformer can be your isolation transformer only, where the transformer is to be used just to electrically isolate the two circuits. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. If contents are really beneficial to you, please do like, share and subscribe. And information के लिए आपको बताएं, इलेक्ट्रिकल, मैकेनिकल, सिविल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के लिए रेगुलरली वीडियोस अपलोड किए जाएंगे हमारे चैनल पर. So please keep connected to our channel for your benefits only.